Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Jackie and today I am opening up 2 bundles from the Gina's Gem Creations. Now there are a lot of beads in these bags. They are hefty. So I'm going to have to do one at a time, but let's get started. Alright, next we're going to start the Storytime collection with the Regal Rose Edition. So now, what you'll find is a lot of the beads are going to be the same type beads, and the findings will probably be the same. However, we just have some different rose colors. So, I'm excited to see what we have. So, I'm opening up the loose beads now. Okay. Oh, those are pretty. Okay, so we're going to start with the 4mm cube in plum. Look at that. So this is a 14-inch strand, so it's very long. And look at the shine on those. It's so pretty. Okay. I know every time she puts out the invitation for the beads, I always buy both sets because I am a sucker for these beads. They're so beautiful. And yeah, so she does this once every 2 months normally. And you know, so she'll put out 2 sets. So they'll be alike, just in different colors. But I figured I'd show you all of them so you could just see, you know, what we got this month. Now, I don't know if she has any packs left. I can't guarantee. But if you go to the site, and I'll put the link down below, you'll be able to see, you know, sign up for the newsletter. And she'll let you know whenever they're doing a new set. All right, that's gorgeous. Okay, next we got plum faceted two-tone electroplated 8x7 twist. So that's this. Okay, so yep, those are pretty. And these are on the wire, so I'm gonna use my wire cutters and trim these. Okay, so these are a nice plum color, so this set's going to be kind of in roses and plum. It's going to be, you know, the basic theme for this one. Okay, so I'm just got to get them off the strand. And as before, these are sparkly. So, I know gold is in style. I'm not much of a gold fan. I'm more of a silver and copper and bronze fan. So, just a tip, if you use like bronze findings with this, although it comes with silver, but if you use bronze findings with this, it'll actually make it a lot more rich in color. So that's just something that I like to do. Okay, so we got the 12x4mm bicones in Old Rose electroplated glass beads. So, let's see. I guess that's these. Okay, I'm assuming it's these. They're 12x4mm bicone. That's actually pretty large. So, yeah, those aren't bicones. No. Those are the clear rondelles. Okay, I think that might be this one. Sometimes it's a little hard to tell. But we'll guess anyway. So this is called Old Rose. So it's got more of a grayish violet color to it. So it'll be a good accent bead for sure. Imagine you compare this with the silver and that'll brighten it up a little bit, you know, or any of the other antiqued colors. Okay, those are just shiny, shiny, shiny. So pretty. Okay, so I'll put those in here. I know it says 12 by 4 bicones, but I don't have any bicones that big. So I'm assuming this one is what they wanted. Okay. Next we have, let's see, 4 by 8 millimeter by 3 millimeter column plumber pink dyed freshwater shell beads. Okay, so those are obvious. Okay, and says it's a 15-inch strand. That should be about right. So we got some. Now these are obviously dyed shell beads, but they have that very nice sheen to them. You know, luster sheen. It's very pretty. So yeah, you can look at them and tell that they're shell beads. So those are super pretty. Okay, move that out of the way. Next we have the 5 millimeter English cut round old rose electroplated glass beads. So English cut's interesting. It is kind of a round bead and would be used like a round bead, but it has multifaceted edges and just kind of a different shape, a little bit of an asymmetrical shape. But I think they're so pretty. I like this pink color. Okay, let's cut that knot off and dump them. Okay, so you can see they're a nice color. A lot of shine and sparkle, and it's iridescent, so you're going to get lots of colors coming off of these. I think I'm going to have to use 2. I don't think I can fit them all in there, but that's alright. Won't hurt me. Alright, here are the painted and baked beads. I don't think I got them in the other set, but I'll let them know. Okay, so sometimes you gotta finagle that off, but they're gonna roll. I like these multi-color patterns on these beads, so you know, it's just kind of a reddish pink and purple and a light pink. Almost like Millefiori beads, I think. I think they're pretty. So make some nice spacer beads. Or, you know, if you wanted to do a strand of them on a necklace or a bracelet, you know, on a multi-strand, that would make a good strand of its own with some spacer beads. Something like this, I'd probably put either silver spacer beads in between them or maybe an iridescent pink. Just to accent this color. Okay, next we've got the plum rondelle. faceted transparent beads. Okay, and this is a 16-inch strand, so that's pretty long. It's going to be a lot of beads on this one. Just going to gently work them down. You have to be careful sometimes because, you know, I'm notorious for spilling beads on the floor. So I have to be careful, but... And speaking of which, if you have carpet and you're known for spilling beads on the floor, I usually use a hand vacuum. That way, you know, I can just use it for just my bead area and then, you know, rescue him before I dump it. Yes, I do that. Okay, so yeah, these are so pretty. Look at that. It's got a nice sheen to it and very colorful. Alright, the last strand I have is a 22-inch strand, 8x5mm flat round rondelle in orchid. And these are faceted electroplated glass beads. So, yeah, you definitely get some shine from those. And this one's on wire too, and it's separated by the iridescent beads in the matching color, which is nice. You could use those between other beads if you wanted to, or, you know, you have a lot of creative possibilities with it for sure. Okay, so I'm going to pull some beads down. Doesn't pull on that end, so, alright, bear with me. We're gonna do the pull. Okay, untangle that. I'm just kind of gently start from the bottom and hope it doesn't get out of control like that. Okay, I dropped the bead. Feel around with my foot, see if I can find it. But they do tend to disappear into Never Never Land. Oh well. Okay, I'm just gathering all the beads back together. So note to self, do not try that again. Okay, wow. So these have like a smoky topaz kind of color, and so they kind of shine in purples and pinks, which is beautiful. So I'm not going to separate the small beads, but I am going to have to use 2 bins for this one. Okay, those are just super pretty. Alright, next we've got the loose beads. So I unpacked them from the main package. These come nicely wrapped too, so I've never had any broken beads from this company. So they're gorgeous. Okay, so, oh, look at that. So the ombre beads in purple. So we saw turquoise earlier, and now we've got them in purple and pink. That is so pretty, and they have a nice shine to them. And then we have the flowers. So, so you'll have a coating on one end, but if you flip them over, you'll see a really pretty glow to them. So I see like a lot of orange and a little bit of yellow. So I'm going to nestle these together, since they came together, which I have room. Actually, I could separate them. I got room to do that. Okay, next we have some rectangle and cube crystal beads. I can show you on my scoop one of each. So these are actually genuine crystal beads, so they're super sparkly and very nice, high quality. These are AAA quality beads. So I think these are just gorgeous. Okay, so I'm going to separate these. And then these are multifaceted as well for the rectangle beads. So just adding to that color. Alright, next I've got some bicone beads in crystal. And these are AAA crystal as well. So I'm going to pour those out. And you can see, you know, we got some purple and pink just to round out the whole set. And these are just gorgeous. So I'm going to put those in their own and put them together since they're the same type bead. Oh, I can't wait to play with all these beads. I love getting new toys. Beads are my toys. Okay, so I've got some cute little pumpkin beads in purple. Okay, so they're got a base, so they're obviously dyed, but they have a little bit of sheen to them. So you've got a little bit of iridescence. They're very, very, very shiny. All right, a nice purple color. You can see them here. So let's go here. And of course, last but not least, on this end, we have the alloy rhinestone beads with a 5mm hole. These are nice quality. So these have little pink crystals in them. So nice and fancy if, you know, you want to go out to dinner and make something that'll go with your outfit. Alright, so next we're going to do the pendant and charms pack, which is going to be the same as the other, but hey, we'll go back through it while we're at it. So hold on one second. So I'm going to quickly go through the pendant and charms pack because of course they're the same. However, I'm pulling the big ones from the other pack. However, now you have two. So if you want to make a pair of earrings with the keys and the flowers, that would be really cool for a long, bold statement earring. And then the rest is just the same. We've got the flowers, which I'm going to separate. And then we've got the pawn, or the king. We've got the hearts. We've got the small crowns, the two big crowns, and then the flower charms. So I'm going to go ahead and put these in here. And I have a bigger box that I put charms like this in. So as long as I don't forget about them, we're good. Alright, next we've got the findings pack coming up. Alright, so the findings packs are going to be the same as the other one. So we've got the silver links here with the 2 loops. You could even put them sideways and have 3 loops here if you wanted to. You could do something interesting with that. So we can put these in here. I've got my, of course, toggle clasp. You can never have enough of these. So I'm going to scoop those in here. And last but not least, we have the Cortana chain and the crimp covers. So these are fold over crimp covers with 2 loops in them. So that's going to go in here. I can separate them. Okay. So there we have it, the Regal Rose Edition from the Storytime collection. from Gina's Gem Creations. And if you enjoyed my video, please give me a like and thumbs up, and comment down below if you have any comments, if you want to talk about these beads. And I'll send a link down below as well on where to get the next collection once she gets them put out. All right. May creativity be your guide. You guys have a great day. Hey everyone, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and leave your comments down below. May creativity be your guide.